Based.
After Dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Prison Joe. I'm your host for the Based After Dark podcast, episode 26 of season 2. Before we start, a large thank you to our patrons. How many patrons are we at right now? Tits, what do we got?
We are at 125, and we have 7 people on the free week trial. You can subscribe to the Patreon for a week for free and watch everything, and then not pay us anything. Or you can forget and pay us $100 like a couple months from now. Do it.
Yeah,
185, right?
Absolutely.
185, not 125. 185.
185. It's a bit of a blunder. Well,
yeah, I thought that we went down.
bit of an interesting cast tonight, boys. We had a couple dropouts. We have a couple old faces. It's good to see you all. This is 2 days after Christmas when we're recording this. I know I had a fucking week. All right, as some of you in this call know, I had a bit of a week. How was your guys' week?
Oh, it's good.
Dude,
it was decent.
As some of you know, I also had a week.
You did have a week, bro.
I had a week.
We're having weeks this week, man.
What did you do? I want to hear Krylay.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, now I'm interested.
Well, wait, can you talk? Do you want to talk about this on the cast?
No.
No, you want to cut that?
Bro, we gotta invite him. We gotta invite him to
no,
come and
We'll have to tease that one for the
You can't
Patreon, I
just start
guess.
the cast off by blue balling everybody.
Blue balling,
I
dude.
mean?
We actually can, and we did. So
Yeah,
fuck you
like-
guys.
This is a pact of solidarity on that one. There's no release.
Okay, so
I think me and Jake are gonna be silent today. So Johnny, you gotta carry this one. Buddy.
No, he's basically flying to Arizona, so we got margaritas, and we all talk
Dude,
about
me and Johnny are having a boys' night on Friday, though. We're drinking
Yeah.
margaritas. We're gonna have a good little fucking time. I'm excited. You guys do
Mhm.
anything stoked for Christmas?
I
family
had
bullshit?
a little family thing for Christmas Eve, and I did it again. Ruined
You
Christmas.
did it.
You know.
You did.
Oh yeah, it's on Snapchat.
Yeah.
I
Dude,
got everyone mad
Thanksgiving
at me.
and Christmas, bro. You ruined.
Dude,
both of them?
it wasn't a big deal. Oh, I didn't think it was. Okay, I might have forgotten where I was a little bit. I had a lot of wine, a lot of cheese. I was sitting on the couch. Dessert was coming out. I happened to forget where I was a little bit. Maybe took one little rip of the weed pen, and my cousin's newborn baby is sitting next to me on the couch. Everyone made this huge fucking deal about it. I had to go home.
Wow.
That got really bad.
Dude, Hamsy literally smoked out a baby, dude. That's so fucking sick.
I didn't like
No,
blow it in
God.
its ears or anything.
Ears? What is it, a dog, dude?
Is it a who?
I bet that baby was having the best time of his life, just feeling high for the first time. It's like, whoa.
It was like the
Holy.
baby's first time leaving the house. Everyone was like super excited to see it, and I'm just on the couch,
Just stoned
ripping
as
it
fuck.
down.
Just hit the weed pen.
Dang.
Wait,
that's
okay,
rough.
you left because of that? You went home?
No, I didn't like get kicked out, but I was like, I think dessert's over. I think it's time to I didn't like
yeah.
overstay the
Okay.
welcome. I told my parents, I was like, I think I'll see you guys back at the house. I think it's time for me to go.
But you got kicked out for
Oh.
vaping up with a baby, dude. I would not be able to live that up. Like that's fun.
Merry
Such
Christmas.
classic. That's
Yeah.
such classic Hamsy though.
I
Like
ruined
only
Christmas.
I went to a Denver Broncos game with my family on Christmas Eve, and my mom essentially got blackout drunk. Annie passed out in her chair. My sister was having a good time, and it was the first time I ever seen my dad drunk too. So like that was
At the
crazy.
game? Your mom
Yeah, no,
passed
they
out?
we got
Wow.
there. Yeah, they just got lit, bro. Like they just got there and they just started ordering cocktails and they just got lit. And I was like, all right, this is crazy. Never done this before.
So when you say it's your first time seeing your dad get drunk, is that because he doesn't drink a lot, or because he just like holds his shit together and you've just never seen him like visibly drunk?
Almost never drinks. Like almost never drinks. Apparently, it's like a newer thing now because grew up Mormon, dude. Like Mormons don't drink, and like I think they started getting into it probably about a year ago, and like he's always drank like at the nice restaurants, but like no, I've never seen him like fucked up. And what happened is my mom is just obliterated, dude, like obliterated, and my dad goes, yep, I can't have her be that much more drunk than me, so you're driving home. And I was like, oh, what? Okay. Here's what he didn't know, dude. I had stashed like 20 milligrams worth of edibles in my wallet, and I had just popped it like 15 minutes prior. And I was just like stressing. I was good by the time, but it was really funny. It was a good time. It was a good Christmas, it was fun.
Damn, I feel like seeing your
Yeah.
parents drunk is an interesting thing. You know, the weird thing
Yeah.
is I've never seen my dad visibly drunk. And
Same.
my parents both drink all the time. Like
Maybe
all the
that's
time.
why they don't get that drunk.
Well, my mom gets like super lit, you know? Like my mom's like all over the place, dude. Like I'm definitely, you know, my mom's son like 100%. But my dad like I always see him drinking, but I guess he just like holds his shit together. I don't know. I've never seen him like actually drunk.
Yeah, I'm the same way. My mom's a party animal.
Dude, my parents like don't like they haven't even lived yet. Like they've never blacked out. They never like gotten high. Like they
Bro, bring him to boys' night, dude.
just no,
Come on, dude. Yeah, come on, man.
bro. My
Yeah.
Christmas was like my Christmas was so chill. It was like we played tennis, played pickleball, and went to some family gathering things. And dude, at the end of one of them, I had one sangria, and like ever since that night, like the next day, like before I went back, to my place. My dad got me a breathalyzer for Christmas, and I was like, Dad, what the
Hell
fuck?
yeah.
Like, it's like, come
I
on,
love
man.
that.
Dude, breathalyzers are such a fun little party
Yeah, it
toy
is
to play
fun.
with. you know?
It is. It's a good
Is
stocking
it like
gift,
a good one? Is it like a nice one, or is it like a keychain?
It's like a plastic. I think it's like a keychain. I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used
Oh,
to
I
see my
got-
dad drunk all the time. He used to work in sales, so you know how they,
Yeah,
Oh,
drink
sales
from
managers
They
are
get-
party
yeah.
animals.
they get destroyed. Yeah, my dad definitely was a party animal growing up. When I saw my dad, knowing now, I haven't seen him drunk in a long time, but my dad would be like an honorary member of fucking base. My drunk dad. Like he's probably the
That's
most
sick as fuck.
fun person ever. Like when he's drunk, but he hasn't in a long time, and he had a lot of like health shit, so he couldn't drink for a while. But dude, I'd live to see the day I can get him turned again. Like when I'm actually able to party with him. He needs to come to Vegas one time or something and just
Dude,
go out.
drunk dads are the sickest, bro. Drunk dads are the coolest in the fucking world.
Yeah, and he
Bring
does
bro
not
out.
give a fuck. Oh yeah, he's one of the most extroverted people. I don't know. I think I got like my shut-inness from my mom. I must have. And she drinks the wine for sure. One time I got her, she ate an 1,000 milligram edible on
I'm sorry,
accident.
what?
Yeah,
1,000.
1,000. Like, I kid you not, she was incapacitated
Oh,
for
Yeah, she was
like
asleep, bro.
for 36 hours. She was like, it was one of the worst experiences for her in her whole
I'm sure.
life. I
Probably
went to
awful.
college in Reno, and you don't do anything in Reno but drugs. Like, there's nothing else to fucking do. So I got a giant, I hate edibles, but this was a giant candy bar that was, I think in total, like 5,000 milligrams. It was fully illegal. Like, I don't know how, but it said it on the packaging and everything. It was like, only take a quarter of a square, like only this stuff, like, and even that's like a fuck ton. And that was a quarter of a square is probably like 100. And I don't know how they were. And she ate like a full, like, she's like, oh yeah, it's an edible, it's a chocolate bar. And she's like, hey, can I have some of your edible? And I was like, what do you mean my edible? I was like, oh, I found them in the freezer. And I had a couple different ones in there. And I was like, it's been in there forever. And in the moment, I was just out gaming or something. I was like, yeah, go ahead. And she had like a couple glasses of wine, and she took a full square and a half and ate it. And my dad like ran upstairs. She's like, what did your mom eat? Like, what is going on? I was like, oh shit, she had some of that edible. And I was like, how much did she eat? She's like, oh, she had like a square and a bit. I was like, a square and a bit? And she's just like yakking for hours. She literally had to call out of work for multiple
Oh
days
my
in a
God.
row.
That's so bad, dude.
And she was just on the couch, like wrapped up in 2 blankets. Looks like she's in a car, like just like I don't even know. She couldn't even talk for hours.
Damn. Your parents just get
Brutal.
down like that, huh?
They really do. I mean, my mom grew up in Miami, and my dad was in sales, and also they met in Miami.
Yeah,
my
okay,
parents
okay.
met in Miami in a gay club. Like,
Oh.
yeah.
Damn, is that the
it's a-
secret? Is that where I need to go to meet the love of my life?
Dude, I'm down
I-
to go to a gay club with you, AMC, if you
Yeah?
want to do that shit.
I mean,
Yeah.
Miami's the place to do it. That or New York. I've been to both.
We would look like a gay couple, Tasty.
We would be a gay couple. What do you mean look like?
We would.
Would be.
That's what I thought.
Already are.
Yeah.
So, my parents with like they've always been like real social people. They've always, partied. They drink a good amount, but they always like really were never about like weed. They like hated weed always. They classified it as a class A drug, you know, like they don't differentiate it from
Fucking-
anything else.
Your parents are the feds, bro.
Dude, my parents are the
For
total
real, dude,
feds,
for
and
real.
like my aunt and my mom kind of started. She like brought my mom over to the light side a little bit, so she started getting cool with it. But my dad was still really not cool with it. Until someone like not like prescribed him or anything, but like a friend of his who's a doctor like gave him some like friendly medical advice that he should take some CBD gummies because of his insomnia that he has. So he went out and got these gummies, like kind of over the counter. I don't know where he got them. Like, I don't know. He won't tell me if he went to like some dealer or like where he got these gummies, but he started taking these gummies and they helped his insomnia so much and he was sleeping like a baby. And then after a while, dude, we found out that they were actually THC gummies.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
He's just been getting rocked, man.
Bro,
No
how does he
wonder.
not
Since
say
then,
anything
my-
though, dude? Like, how do you not be like, oh shit, dude, this
Dude,
shit's kind of crazy
dude,
right
dude,
now,
you want to know the funniest part? The funniest part was, like, we kind of caught him having already known. Like, it was like my mom who noticed on the package that it was actually THC, and when she confronted him, she could just tell in his face that like he had already figured it out, but just didn't say anything and just kept doing it.
I think he knew the whole time.
Oh, he knew. I don't know about the whole time, but he 100% caught onto it and was like, "Okay, this is kind of dope," and just like kept doing it and didn't say anything to anyone until my mom saw on the package. She's like, "These are THC," and he like acted like he didn't know, but she totally called him out on his bullshit. Just knew he was lying, that he had known the whole time, and now they're cool
Would
with
you
it.
guys do mushrooms with your parents?
No.
Oh, God, no.
No.
I don't think so.
Hell no.
If it's a small amount, they're not gonna act crazy. Maybe.
What the fuck?
I would be the trip sitter and it would just go terrible.
Bro,
Like, I feel like
been...
I would learn shit I would never want to learn. I know it for a fact.
Not even
I
learning
would
it.
never do that, dude.
Bro, I feel like
Yeah.
my parents would like freak out and it'd make me freak out. And then that's you know.
You imagine just panic room, like your parents are fucking losing it.
My dad would feel like he's like having a nuclear war like in his house or something. Like, I don't know.
Like, board up the windows, no one can find us here.
Yeah,
Like,
like he's been talking about AI like nonstop, and I'm like, Dad, like I'm not getting a job at AI. Like
He's
stop
been
talking about it.
It's such a dad thing, bro. What
Dude,
the
like
fuck?
for
Mhm.
real.
my dad grew up really religious, and I knew if he took mushrooms, he'd probably go into some existential like religious crisis with me. And I was
yeah,
like,
I've done it. It's not fun. You don't want to do
Yeah.
that one.
I mean,
Bro,
yeah.
He
No.
killed his wife, bro.
My mom
Yeah.
is like,
I killed Annie. So.
bro, my mom is super Catholic, so like if she was tripping on mushrooms, like she'd be talking to like every angel in the Catholic church, you know? Like, oh no, there's no way. Fuck
It's
that.
really funny. This whole time I've been sitting here contemplating. I'm like, Annie's not here tonight. I got most of my responsibilities done. And I've just been sitting here the last 20 minutes figuring out if I want to go do shrooms tonight or not. I'm just, and then you say that, and I think it's a sign. I think I
Did you just
actually
get
have
back
to.
today, dude?
I got back, like last night around like 5 a.m. I would say I got back. Or no. I guess it was like 1. It was like 1 a.m.
5 a.m.
Where were you?
I was in Denver. For my dad works over there, so they have a place, and we went to go see Broncos game and hang out because that's what we wanted to do. I don't know.
this was
So-
a while ago, but how did the last trip go? Was it after a podcast? I forget, where you were like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go take mushrooms now." Or maybe- You said, "I'm just gonna go."
Yeah, dude. Last mushrooms trip was really bad. You can subscribe to
Really?
the Patreon and hear my 40-minute breakdown of my journey to hell.
Oh man.
It's good. It's
Yeah,
a really
dude, he
good one.
almost killed his wife. That's not a
Yeah,
joke, right?
yeah, like
Yeah.
like in TLDR, like I thought I was like, life is so good, this can't be real, and the only way for me to break out of the reality is to kill Annie. Like that boom, that's like she's alive.
Yeah, I mean, she texted me when I texted her Merry Christmas, so either that was you or she's alive. So.
Yeah, no, she's alive. She's alive. She's good. She's chilling.
I
What if it's
remember
the-
specifically because you said you were like, yeah. I was like, dude, what are you gonna do? You gonna watch a show? Or we were like, what show are you gonna watch? You're like, nah, I think I'm just gonna go sit on the couch and stare at the wall for 2 hours.
Well, that's what I'm
Yeah,
wondering.
like-
Was this a solo journey? Like, did you take this by yourself?
Well, Annie was in the house, and yeah, I took it. I took 4 grams.
But you didn't have anyone to like go on the journey with you.
No, I've never done shrooms with someone else on shrooms.
What?
That's
That's,
like,
that's crazy.
yeah, that's like what you
Well,
do. You
he's
like
only
have
done
like
shrooms a couple
a
times.
partner.
I've
you
only
know?
it's only the second time I've ever done it, so I didn't.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll do that next time. I don't know.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Dude, it's
I
you
actually
need like a
it's
partner
actually-
or like a group
It's a
of
little
people.
chiller. It's a little chiller with people because you kind of
Oh
anchor to each
yeah,
other.
yeah,
Oh,
You're
yeah,
not like
exactly.
alone in
My-
your own
And
head
the
thinking
funniest
that
thing
your
about
world's too good to be true.
the funniest thing about tripping with a big group of people is that like everyone has like a different like reaction to it and different like thing that they're feeling and different thing that they're going through. So like you got one guy on the couch like one guy like feeling the wall, you know, one guy just yapping about his conspiracy theory that he came up with. You have this whole like group of people that just all got this like their own thing going on, and like it just like creates like a fucking basement of chaos.
Here's
That's awesome.
my reasoning why I haven't done it and why I'm scared, and maybe you can, reason with me why this is dumb. But like, what happens if one person has a really bad trip when they're on shrooms? Like, wouldn't that like? I feel like it would spiral me. Like, if like the person
yeah.
I was with, like, it would just like it would make it worse. As I'd be like trying to figure like solve.
That's why you have to know that. Well, I mean, in my experience,
have
that's
to
why
know
have
them,
to know
yeah.
the people super
Okay.
well.
That's the most important
So-
part. You have
and
to
you-
know them. They have to be cool people. Doing it with like new people that you just met is like probably not the best idea. Or like maybe like if there's like one person in the group that you maybe like secretly don't fuck with, like don't do that. That's just good. But like not to say like even if you're with like the perfect group, like it still takes a little bit of work. Not work, but like you have to make sure everyone around you
Effort, yeah.
is like like everyone's like constantly checking on each other and making sure that like they're okay. Like you basically are like vibe patrols. You gotta
Bring
keep the
each other
vibe
back
going.
to reality.
yeah.
type thing.
Exactly,
Like that.
exactly.
Vibe patrols.
Bro,
Yeah,
what if,
yeah.
Let's do it in Vegas.
No, what if like you think you know them? I feel
He's
like
like,
I'd be
no.
like,
Hell no.
I feel like I'd be
Go
like
to
the
the
dark
football
horse.
game, pussy.
Bro, imagine
What
if I'm
if
like
I
the dark
kill
horse.
you, Krylax?
Bro, you can't kill me, bro.
At least
Then
you
you're in
get your
trouble.
way. You know.
Like you at
I'm
least
on-
expect it.
In Vegas is like I have a force field around me when I'm in Vegas. I'm invincible in that city.
Okay, that's fine. Then I won't kill you.
Yeah, no,
Nah,
I
it wasn't
usually don't do it with any of the like online meetups. Just
No,
'cause, like when
speaking
you're,
of that, dude, the TwitchCon when I saw when Scotty came up to me at TwitchCon,
yeah, he came up to me too.
bro, he was just like, dude, how are you? I'm like, dude, how are you? What's going on with you? I feel like you're asking me that so I can ask you that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, he was super nice. Yeah, I felt bad because I'm in a Snapchat group with him, and so when I checked into my hotel in Vegas, my hotel room had this like crazy view of the sphere. It was like right in my face, and when I got there, there was this like trippy ass art going on it, like really trippy, and so I took a video of it and I sent it to the group, and I was like, oh, I wish I was tripping on shrooms right now, just like kind of as a joke. Didn't actually want to be tripped. It was just like for the Snapchat. And then I see Scotty was in that group, and I see him at the party, and he's like, yo, I saw your Snapchat. Like, here you go. Like, I brought you some shrooms. And I was like, oh, dude, that's like really, really nice of you. But like, it's like kind of a rule for me if I'm ever like meeting I mean, this is TwitchCon, we're meeting so many online friends for the first time in real life. I was like, that is like one of the scenarios where it's like a hard no for me. Like, will not take any kind of psychedelics in that situation.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
not.
dude, historically, the track record of people taking mushrooms at TwitchCon is fucking 0 for 10. Like,
Yeah.
it's never gone, dude. It's never gone well, bro.
Yep. Yeah,
Something
that is
no.
so
every
true.
time.
Well,
So
Yeah.
true.
can I tell my experience working the base
Oh
security?
yeah, dude. You
Oh,
were
yeah.
dude,
Yes.
hell yeah.
Absolutely, yes.
So-
Yeah.
Scotty comes up to me and he gives me a mushroom pill, and apparently they're only like 0.4 grams. And I was like, oh, that one is fine. So I take one before I go out, and I'm letting everyone in. I'm meeting new people. I feel fine. I don't feel anxious. I don't feel cloudy. I get that little euphoric sense. I feel a little more energetic. And then Zoe comes out and gives me a bump, and that just, perks me right up. And it's probably about 9 now, and then Scotty comes back out and's like, yo, do you want another 0.4? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I want another 0.4, and I take another one. and then Krylax comes out and gives me a bump. And then I'm drinking soju. I go and I grab 2 bottles of soju. I'm drinking soju. I have a fucking cart in my pocket. I'm hitting my cart. I'm vaping. I feel fucking great. The coke is mixing with the shrooms and everything's like streamlined. I take another bump and I'm finally back inside and I'm like, I'm in the party. I've met everyone. I'm feeling great. I'm not anxious. And this is like the most euphoric state ever. And I see Scotty again. I'm like, yo, Scotty, give me another one. And at this point, I had forgotten I had taken 2. I thought I only taken 1. So I thought I was only doing 0.8 when I'm actually doing 1.2. And the moment you go above a gram of shrooms, you start getting hallucinations. That's when you start getting visuals. So take another pill, do more coke, more drinking, more smoking. And I hadn't peaked yet. And I completely forgot about the peak. And then as soon as I start peaking, I'm with Ian, White Juicy, and we're just walking around, and I look at his shirt, and his shirt just starts peeling off his skin. Like moving off of his skin, and I'm like, that's not supposed to happen. And I look at the wall, and the walls are moving, and now I'm getting tracers everywhere. And I was like, well, this fucking sucks, because now I'm motion sick. And I do not like what's going on. It's too fucking loud, it's too fucking bright, there's people everywhere, and everything is moving way too goddamn fast. I need to leave and be secluded in the side of the house where I puked my goddamn brains out. And if you've ever puked while tripping...
You puked?
Yeah, I had to, bro.
Yeah.
You puked?
I
didn't know you puked that night, damn.
Yeah, I got motion sick,
it's a big
man.
thing, actually.
Yeah, but I had to puke. But when you puke while you're tripping, you close your eyes a lot because you need the relief from puking your guts out. And the moment you close your eyes while you're tripping, you just get more visuals, you get more colors and geometric patterns. And so that makes me more motion sick. And then I puke again. And while I'm puking, like the world is moving around me. I hear the fucking party going on. I'm asking myself, why the fuck am I alive right now? What is time? What is going on? And then all of a sudden it just stops and I'm better. No more hallucinations, no more visuals, no more body high. I'm like reset and I feel like I was reborn. And I go back out to the party. But
I can't tell you how many times that night, dude. Cody walked up to me multiple times, like probably more than 10 times, like once an hour, and just like, dude, coke and shrooms is the best thing ever.
It was.
That's that sentence exactly. He was like, dude, everyone should do this, bro. This is the move. This is what you do at parties. Like this is.
I mean, it kind of is, but there's like 2 different kind of ways to do shrooms now. Like it used to be kind of, you lock yourself in the basement with your boys and you take a fuck ton of shrooms and like. You just are all there together, like doing dumb shit, running around, tripping balls. But now I feel like it's kind of becoming more of like a party drug, essentially, where people take like maybe less than what they would have taken before, and they like actually got and socialized. Especially in DC, man, it's like over the counter basically here now. Like we'll just like be doing that on the weekends.
That to me is terrifying.
It's a little more
like,
cavalier.
Yeah.
Like that's like the fact that they can sell that at a convenience store is just like,
well, dude, they're not doing what you're
through?
doing. They're doing very small amounts. Like it's like you forget that you're on it, and then like every now and then you see like a little squiggly line. You're like, oh, that's still happening in my brain. But then it's kind of funny because you do have like certain nights where like accidents happen, and you're like, oh, I'm fucking tripping balls.
I heard from my friend, she thinks it's better to take it as a tea because then when you like eat the mushroom, your body wants to like reject it because it's like abnormal item and it's not used to it. But a tea is like disguised, so it
That's a
blends
liberal
really well.
conspiracy.
Yeah, I was about to
Just
say,
eat your
dude.
mushrooms, dude. Eat your goddamn.
She's
Eat
crazy.
mushrooms or mushrooms.
Stop talking to her.
No.
It doesn't matter. If it's
there
a tea
there
or...
are people who their stomach is not as upset if they drink it as a tea, which is totally valid.
Well,
okay.
yeah.
the
That's
same
another
thing,
thing. But that's also like I feel like most people these days are doing like chocolates or like some other form
Oh yeah.
of
Yeah,
shrooms.
chocolates
But
are
like,
big, dude.
yeah, they're like big. But if you're taking it as like actual like fungi mushrooms, like out of the bag, then you're like, that's when like you can kind of look forward to puking, especially if they're good.
I have a
remember
really
one time.
Wait,
went
Max,
to
have you
the
had
mo-
the chocolate yet or no?
No, we were gonna do that kind of soon. If you want to fucking do it with us, we gotta take a little pause, but I think we can do it. I think we can fucking send some mushrooms now.
I went to the movie with my friends once, and it was like we were seeing the Avengers for the second time, like Endgame or something. My friend loved movies at the time, and one of our friends brought a bag of like a giant bag of shrooms, and he had done some. Dude, we all had like our snacks, our popcorn. I forget, it wasn't me, but it was my friend Jordan. He looked over to the left and noticed that our friend Anthony was by accident. He was so fucked by accident was like eating the shrooms like popcorn.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Dude, just like snacking on them, sticking his head in the bag, like not quickly, but like, and
enough.
I think we noticed it quick enough. I don't know how. I think it's because we had seen the movie before, so we were like looking at each other, and some of us were like tripping. I wasn't taking any, but some of us were tripping really hard, so we were checking on each other. And he looked over and saw this. He's like, "Dude, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh my god, bro, I didn't even taste it." And I don't know how much he ate. He must have ate another extra like gram or two, and he went like, God, that was a crazy fucking night. He ended up going like catatonic at one point. It was fucking.
Well,
It
dude,
was
mushrooms
nuts.
do kind of a little bit taste and feel like popcorn. So I could see how you would make that mistake.
They were dried
Mhm.
out, and he was just like chomping on them. We were like, "Bro, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh my god, bro." He didn't even know. He was just chewing on them, watching the movie. It was crazy.
When I just remembered when we were in actually base Tennessee, we went to the
Yeah,
aquarium.
the chocolates. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I had some
Oh,
chocolates.
no,
and,
I didn't
like,
feel those at all.
A couple
I
people
didn't
took
feel
some.
it either.
Are you gonna tell the
we didn't
story,
take that
Hams, or
much-
are you gonna tell the story?
I was tripping pretty hard. Me and Eli took a good amount. We were both tripping pretty hard. And then we went on the slide. There was this like kiddie slide. There's this like kids area. And like
This
there was
was
like
inside
slides
the
and shit.
aquarium. Just to
Inside the
clarify.
aquarium, they had this kids area where like
They
kids
went to
could
a
go,
children's
like, climb
playground
on shit.
separately.
No, not a children's playground.
Oh, no.
Hey, bro, you want to take some shrooms and go to a children's playground, see what happens?
Dude,
But I remember I had the chocolates in my pocket, and I was like, oh, dude, it'd be so like funny and quirky to just like go like into this thing and like go just down a slide, like a children's slide, and like that'd be it. And like we went and I went up, I climbed up the thing, I went down the slide. I was like, that was so funny. The security guard was like, hey, you're obviously an adult. I was like, I'm already out of this area. It's fine. And then I noticed in my pocket, I was like, oh shit, dude. Like I don't have the like something fell out of my pocket, and it's the shrooms, dude. And I had to beg this security guy. I was like, dude, I need to fucking get back. I dropped something very important on this slide, man. It's a chocolate bar on a children's play place. I was like, I really, really need to go pick up what's in there. And he's like, all right, just go get it. And I find this chocolate bar like at the bottom of the slide. And I was like, thank motherfucking God, dude. I almost created a super villain, man.
dude, is this the picture of you in my fucking head, shroomed out of your mind at a children's play place, begging a security guard, let me back in the slide,
Let me
please.
in."
I need to go back into the slide. I need it.
No, he
That's
definitely
what
saw the
we're
desperation in
please.
my eyes. I was like, I left something in there that I really need to get out. Like,
Did you tell
Jesus.
Eli after that happened? Because I remember specifically looking over at Eli, and he was like looking at like.
I can't
Panic
remember. I
mode.
know.
I feel like you
Mel
immediately
was,
told
Mel
me.
was with me. Yeah, I must have
Because-
told you right after. I know Mel was
Mhm.
with me. Mel went down the slide with me. I remember she was the one that I was
I
like,
watched
oh,
this all
shit. Like,
happen. I was there
I,
too.
I was
yeah.
like, dude, I left the fucking shrooms in the children's play place. I was like, they're in chocolate form too. Like, I need to go get that.
Dude, that's so bad. This little
Almost
chocolate bar at
created
children's
the
play
next
place.
fucking Osama bin Laden, dude. Can you imagine, dude, the villain origin story? Yeah, you know. So I took my kids to an aquarium, had them go in the play place.
Well, the thing is, like, they wouldn't even know the origin. They'd be like, it wouldn't be significant. They're just like, oh, I took a chocolate bar. Or I ate a chocolate bar. It's just a normal event in their life, you know?
Dude, if a child ate the whole chocolate bar, how high would they get?
Well, it was like probably half the chocolate bar at this point, but still probably high enough to create a supervillain or terrorist
Yeah.
Yeah, they were pretty big.
or
Chocolate bars were pretty
genius.
big.
Yeah, you could unlock like the next Gandhi or some shit, honestly. We should be giving children mushrooms.
Why not?
That's how we'll save the world.
Why not?
It can't make
Give me
them. It
two
can't make them any
reasons.
worse, right? Surely not.
We give them iPads. Like it's the same fucking
Yeah.
thing, dude. Like
Dude, it's probably worse, actually. iPads are probably worse.
I see
It
the
is
games
probably
that my
worse, dude.
my nephew and niece play, and they're like 7 and 2 years old. Dude, I trip out and I'm sober watching that shit. Like I don't know.
Yeah, we should take mushrooms. We should rent a big Airbnb in Arkansas and take a fuck ton of mushrooms and watch a 10-hour baby sensory video.
Yeah, I was gonna say some baby sensory with the boys.
Why Arkansas?
Because it's just a desolate place, dude. So we have nothing else to do. We have to sit in the house and watch baby sensory.
Exactly. Yep.
There's no chickening out. You have nothing.
If you don't like
better to do.
Arkansas, some other ones are like South Dakota. Like we can hit obsessed.
We're losing T Papa in a cornfield if we go to Arkansas.
Oh yeah,
and do mushrooms. Or he's gone. He's dead.
No. If you ever lose me, don't find me. I was meant to be lost. It was on purpose. Like,
that's fair.
Yeah, I'm finding
if
myself.
we went to a national park or something, like I know, knowing our group, like one of us would find a wild animal. Like it would.
Oh
just,
yeah, 100%.
They would commune with nature and just be. We would just
It'd be
find
Johnny.
like. Yeah, we'd probably find
or
Olive riding a
Hamsy,
bear
maybe.
or something like that. Like he'd just be fully.
Yeah, Olive would be riding the bear. I remember in Tennessee, Olive was the one running
yeah,
right up to
we
the
saw
bear
it.
to take the video. Everyone's like, "Yo, get the fuck back, dude! What are you doing?"
I was like
wild
that
animal, Olive.
I was like that TikTok, like that girl was like, "Can I pet that dog? Can I please pet that dog?" You guys seen it? I don't think you guys seen it.
No,
that's
I know
why.
exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's why you're laughing because you saw
I
it.
know
We should plan our next base trip wherever Qneeks is. That way he can't say no. He can't
Dude,
pussy out.
let's host.
Just
Dude,
wherever,
no.
Let's just all show up to his house.
No, seriously, next base trip, we'll organize it without telling Qneeks, but we'll have it at his house. Like that will be
Exactly.
the fucking event.
Yeah.
Like we'll just show up with all of our
Yep.
suitcases. Dude,
And then we can.
kinda sick.
And then we can rob him.
He
Yeah,
would
well,
be
it wouldn't
so
be.
pissed for a day.
It would not be robbing for me. It would be clearing the debt that he
That's
has.
true. That is
No,
very true.
we're the repo gang. Okay,
We're
you
debt
got that nice
collectors,
car.
yeah.
You guys think I'm ever getting that back? You guys think I'm ever gonna see that money?
I bet you at
probably
one
not.
point you do. You know.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Yeah.
He did stream
What does
out
he
of nowhere.
say when you bring it up? Just like, "Hey, man, just."
He's got
He's
only
like,
red
look,
girls.
He's like, look, I can't do it right now, but like, I promise I'm working on it. And I'm like, no, you're not. Shut up, dude. You just posted a
Bro.
picture of a new fucking spoiler you bought for your car, dude. You're not working on it, bro.
He came back into the stream though, right? Like he did a random
No,
stream out of
dude,
nowhere.
it was a while ago, dude. How long ago did he stream?
Months
Oh,
ago.
months ago. Yeah, at this
Yeah.
point.
Months and months and months ago, yeah.
Yeah, he would fully. Yeah. Now he's waiting for inflation to play out, to where the $1,000 is worth like 300.
Dude, if he hits you back with that when that shit actually worth like $300, dude, that's gonna be the funniest thing ever, dude. Oh, dude.
At least it's better than being owed $1,000. So like,
That's
I'll
true.
kind of take it. I'll take it.
He moves to Spain. He's like, yo, the euro is less than $1, so I show you like 100 euros instead.
Oh God. Oh,
Giving you
guys have
1,000
whiskey ever?
pesos. Yes.
Yeah.
This is
Wait,
What are
what
you
is
drinking
that?
right now?
I saw you pulled that out. Isn't that Scotch?
It's Scotch. Yeah, it's Scotch.
Yeah, that's a little bit different. I
This
think.
is no, it's a
Oh.
really nice bottle.
Dude, I got really, really fucked up since the last podcast. I got really drunk one night, and how I did it, because you guys know I'm a bitch with alcohol. I don't really like it that much. I found like this insane cheat code. So I saw a TikTok, and it was, have you guys ever seen those things called buzz balls? They're like little
Yeah.
circles.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
absolutely.
Dude, that's Johnny's
Okay.
fucking call sign, bro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the buzz balls?
Dude,
Okay.
the
What's
brown
a buzz
one,
ball?
the chocolate one is great.
So
No, it's not.
buzz
That's the
balls
worst
are
one.
like, they're like probably the size of slightly smaller than a baseball, and it's just a can essentially. They're usually see-through, and they got some nice liquid. The thing is, they're like usually like $2 or $3, and they're 15%. Like they're just like, and they taste like dog shit. They're they just
get
get
a Four
fucked up.
Loco at that
Yeah.
point.
Okay, but just so I saw a TikTok, and it was like this person was like claiming they found the best alcoholic drink. It was so good, and they combined. It was just 1 part green buzzball, 1 part blue beatbox. Oh my god, dude!
What
it
the
was
fuck?
so good. I drank it so fast, and I just did another one. And it's like at that point, you're fucking like your drink's probably like 13%. You're combining an 11%er and a 15%er, and it tasted so good, dude. And I drank that, and I mean, I was destroyed, dude. Like it was just like it's the new cheat code that I found. Like, oh man.
What's
And,
the flavor? What's the flavor of the green one? And what's the flavor of the blue one?
The green one is
Apple?
apple, and then we have blue raspberry. It was very like sour Baja Blasty is like how I would explain it. Like it was
Wait a minute.
It was very sour, which would cover the alcohol flavor great, but it was just like, it was refreshing too. It was just perfect. It was like, oh my God, this is a great alcohol. I saw it on a TikTok. I went to the store, I bought it, I applied it, and it was great. I highly recommend.
I'm
Green
not joking.
Buzzball, blue beatbox.
I never knew what Buzzballs were, but on the way back from our Tennessee trip, I went to Buc-ee's and I bought 2 of those things, and I had no idea what they were. They're still in my fridge right now. I have
Go get it, bro. Go get that shit, dude. My God, you got blue Gatorade right there. That's
Cheers.
That's almost a beatbox, a blue Gatorade. You know, that's
Yeah,
great.
put blue Gatorade and like a little bit of I don't know, fucking vodka in it, and it's basically the same thing.
Yeah, so how
You're
the
an
night started is
alcoholic.
I was just gonna chill. I was doing my last stream was the next day, so I was just gonna chill that night, and then I had my whole vacation, and I combined like I essentially had a whole beatbox and 2 buzz balls, like in the matter of I don't know how long, and
That's a good.
That
bit.
just-
That's a good bit.
the thing is it rolled into like another beatbox and a half and like 2 shots of fireball, and like now what's going on? I'm just in my house, just obliterated, and
It's
yeah, I
always
was
you with the
destroyed.
fireball, man. Oh shit.
Oh hell yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
They
That's a
look like
buzzball. Jake.
Fortnite shield
Oh, is that a green one?
Ooh.
Is that the? Oh,
Yo.
look, he has the green one too. He's got the green buzzball.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's Limerita.
Oh, I don't think that's the one I had. I don't know.
That sounds good though.
I think mine was apple. But
I remember
still.
looking at those and I was like, "There's no chance that like one of those or 2 of those actually gets you anywhere, does it?" I mean,
So it's
Um,
15%.
true, but
So-
how much is actually in there? Is it
It's
deceptively
like
a lot?
2. It's like 2 shots maybe.
Because I see, like, I've been out and seen people walking around sipping those, and I'm just like, dude, what is the point? Like, kill that and move on.
I think
know,
you like
like I
just
said,
down 2 really fast. You know.
Bought
and you're
these
like-
in March, never drank them. So hopefully they're still good. I don't know. been about 9 months, 10 months, give or take.
My recent like alcohol hack that I ran into going out. It was a buddy's birthday, and I guess it's like a thing in like Scottsdale clubs or bars or whatever. But it's called a Blue Boy, and it's like
Oh, you talking about when we went out?
the first night. Yeah, you were out. You showed up, and then yeah, that whole weekend was like a blur, and I was just all I had was Blue Boys like all night, and it's like a purple drink, and it's like a vodka Red Bull with like a purple juice, like a type of like passion fruit. I don't know what it is, but it's really good. And yeah.
Well, dude,
That's
speaking
my-
of our attempts to drink alcohol without it tasting like alcohol, do you guys have any New Year's plans? We getting wild? We getting weird? What's going on?
Yeah. With you?
Yeah, you're coming with me, buddy. We're getting a little fucking weird, 100%, dude. I'm gonna buy
We're
ketamine.
getting
dude. Do you want to
sick.
do?
Getting
You
very
wanna do
wild,
ketamine
getting
with
very
me?
weird.
But let's go with shrooms first. What the-
Really? I think I do ketamine.
Really?
first.
Over shrooms?
I mean, here's the deal. Like the downside of ketamine, from someone who's never done it, it seems like a K-hole, which whatever you get out of one of those
You don't
apparently.
you don't do that. I wouldn't. You're not supposed to do that at a
Yeah.
party.
And then shrooms, you might kill people. Like you never know.
Yeah, you like your wife or something. I get
Yeah,
that.
like you never know how bad the shrooms can
I
go.
mean, good thing I'm single then, right? So it's.
Oh
can't be
yeah,
worried
that's
about
fine.
You're gonna kill me, bro. What the fuck, man?
It's like the game of like, who'd you marry, kill, or fuck? It's like I would do 2 in 1. Marry and kill at the same time.
No, it's
Dude,
fuck,
I don't
marry,
know.
kill,
Don't do
just
that to me,
yourself though, bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Which
It's
order
just the
we
order.
doing
The
it in?
order. Yeah, you picked it, dude. I feel like all that stuff is just way more. Either it's way more common, or I'm just way more out now, or just interacting with different types of people. But I swear that it's just all this stuff is way more common. I just
Yeah,
see it
everything
everywhere.
is. Times are changing, man.
Times are
Yeah,
changing.
yeah,
Dude. Like we've said this on the past 2 podcasts, but the moment that you become an adult is when you realize that everybody does cocaine.
They do.
Like that's
Before I
That's
met
when
you
you-
guys, I had never seen Coke before, dude. I saw it.
Allegedly, allegedly.
we don't do
Right.
we, bro.
sorry,
What
sorry,
do you
sorry. There
mean,
was.
man?
What does that mean?
What
Bro,
I
it was
thought was
literally-
Coke, but turned out to be allegedly just sugar. I don't know. I just saw it on the table. It looked like Coke. Yeah.
No, it's sugar.
Bro, what was it like?
I'm just
Thanksgiving?
over there snorting some sugar, dude.
Dude, it was
Hey,
Thanksgiving.
guys, that was the first time I met you guys. I don't know what you guys do.
Yeah,
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 someone
same.
rack me up that
Thanksgiving,
sweet
bro.
and low.
Dude, we could run back another Taste-giving because we're not. I'm assuming we're not gonna do like TwitchCon this year because RuneFest is kind of like the big thing. Are you guys all going to RuneFest? I know Jake, you're
Yep.
not.
Oh, I will absolutely go to Rude Fest.
Ooh.
There we fucking go, dude. There we
Oh,
fucking
I'm
go.
super excited for it.
I am going. Yes, of course. Yeah, have to go.
Yeah, when
Yeah,
we were
I
having the
signed you up.
conversation, about beatboxes, buzzballs, all these things. Actually, on the topic of RuneFest, I was talking on stream the other night about how, it's like unfortunate they don't have Four Locos over there. And then someone put me on to this thing. I sent this to you, Tasty. It's
Mhm.
called it's in the UK and it's called Dragon Soup. Soup with 2 O's. I'll drop it in the After Dark chat for you guys right now. These are basically like the UK version of Four Locos, except they have half the amount of alcohol in them. So call them a 2 Loco, but they kind of are like they're kind of like the UK version of Four Locos. Like I instantly sent this to Tasty, and I was like, dude, we gotta.
I just have
We
any
gotta do
kids
this.
died while drinking them? If no kids have died, I'm not even interested.
It looks good.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, there's not that much alcohol. It's like 7.5
That's what I'm
or
saying.
something.
Yeah.
But there is so much fucking caffeine in those, dude. It's like
Well,
200
yeah.
milligrams. It's,
It's
like
a
200 milligrams per
monster
can.
alcoholic beverage.
It's
Oh.
bad, dude. It's really bad.
We
Plus
gotta
the other
get a
stuff we're
list-
gonna be putting in our bodies. Like we gotta be
We
careful.
He's
have
kinda
to write
fucking
that down.
dope,
I
actually.
wanna
You gotta be
try one of
careful, dude.
those.
I'm really
I can
excited
see
to
it.
have
I
these. Yeah.
Bro,
This is as
as,
soon as I landed Birmingham, first thing I'm doing is go find me the nearest dragon soup.
Dude, we're
dispenser.
going to duty free, and we're gonna find those motherfuckers, dude. Like we're in it, dude.
Bro, it's
I need my
35
first cigarette.
milligrams. 35 milligrams
first
of
cigarette?
caffeine.
Mm-hmm.
Per serving.
Haven't
Oh, yeah,
been around
per-
us this
per
long and you
100
haven't smoked a
milliliters, yeah.
cigarette.
They seem scary and stinky, but in Europe, that's just how they do things, bro. So I will be I
No,
will
you're
try the
smoking
first
cigarettes,
cigarette.
dude.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
smoking
yeah.
cigarettes.
I'm
It's been a
stoked, dude.
while. I don't think
I
I've
will
smoked
say
a
what-
cigarette since TwitchCon, but we're bringing them back.
Dude,
Okay.
that cigarette, one cigarette at TwitchCon saved my whole life, bro. That's
Dude, yeah, it can.
literally saved me.
Dude, a well-timed cigarette will save your life. That is,
Yeah,
that is true.
I remember you were like in the middle of a circle conversation with Bodhi and Solo and I think Aiza and everything, and you're just deep in the middle of a story. And I was so fucked. I was like, dude, sorry to interrupt, but I need a cigarette right now. Like, and you just looked at me with the most understanding. You just went, I got you, man. I was like,
yeah. I was like, my boy needs me, bro. Like, I'll see you guys later. Like, we're dipping out, bro.
oh man.
This dragon soup, it's one can is 500 milliliters. Is that right?
Yeah. Oh,
I thought you were about to say 500
500
milligrams of caffeine, dude.
It's 500 milliliters, but it's 30 milligrams per 100 milliliters. So it's like 300 milligrams of caffeine for a fucking can.
175. That's
Dude,
ridiculous.
How does that
That's a
compare to
spiked
like
bang.
how does that
That's a
compare to
spiked
like a
bang.
Red Bull or like a Bang?
A Red Bull is like 180, dude.
A bang
Oh,
is
shit.
300. A bang is
A
300.
bang is 300.
Damn, so
Yeah.
a spiked Bang.
A spiked bang,
Yeah,
literally.
it's a spiked bang, bro. It's fucked. Like you gotta,
That is-
you
that's
might
kinda
start
fucked.
your night with that, dude. I don't know. I don't know if you just
That's
intro
kinda
drink
fucked.
that, dude.
I'll start
I
my
am
night with
really
it. I'll
excited for
end my night
pubs.
with it.
Pubs are
Dude,
gonna be
I don't
fun.
Know what we're
I
really
hope.
gonna be doing.
I hope pubs are fun. You think we'll be pubbing or something else?
I mean, we'll probably do like one or two. I mean, from my understanding, though, there's gonna be a lot of like, from what the whisperings are, Jagex might be giving the company card to a couple outings.
Oh,
for,
good.
A select few. So
Like
might be
outing,
able
like
to
a
fucking-
Michelin restaurant or what?
no, dude, I fucking wish.
You just gotta jump whoever has it and then take it to Frog.
It's
Yeah,
it's
dude,
fucking
for real.
Jagex,
You
dude,
think
not
we're gonna
Google.
Pay for a Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah.
You're about to put
Dude,
them out.
they honestly could though. Jagex is fucking rolling in cash, bro. They're rich as fuck, but yeah, we're gonna take the company card and probably close down a fucking bar or something like that. It's gonna be a good time.
Dude, you guys are gonna go to Birmingham, UK. I'm gonna go to Birmingham, Alabama, and I'm just gonna
Dude,
I'm gonna
that would be
record
the
my own
funniest-
solo vlog, bro. I'm just gonna
Dude,
Dude,
you
those
should
DJ
you should like
shit.
take a picture in the Birmingham airport, post it to Twitter, and be like, guys, I fucked up.
There's apparently
yo, where's
one
everyone
in
at?
Georgia. There's apparently
Where's
one
the-
in
where's
Georgia.
the
Maybe it's
function?
nearby. I don't know.
Yo,
Is
this guy
Birmingham
said
there,
roll
too?
tide. I didn't know they
Yeah.
said that here.
I didn't know there
Is
was
that
one
a-
in Georgia.
Yeah, dude, I'm pretty stoked. Do you guys want to get into a couple topics? We've
Yeah, do it.
we've gone a little while without getting into them. Hold up, let me pull up a couple of the good ones.
Yeah, we got a handful.
Yeah, we got a handful today. Who in the call could last longest in a room with a British person?
Good on the
I
topic
honestly
of
love
Roomfest.
their accents. I don't know.
Okay,
I
so you're
could
number
say it.
one.
You
right?
could put Jake C anywhere in a room. You could put him with 4 alligators, and he'd be friends with them by the time.
The alligators would love me, dude. They'd listen to my
they
stories.
would. They would.
They would nod their heads. And say, yes.
Are we talking about like an average British person?
An
Like,
average bloke, a UK Brexit bloke. You know what I
A
mean?
real lad.
A geezer.
do we have alcohol, or is it just us in a room? Just
It's a British
nothing?
person. Of course, you have alcohol. They don't. I've never seen a sober British person in my fucking.
They don't
I-
exist.
If I have a pint, I could chill. But if I'm sober, I couldn't last 5 minutes probably.
Really?
Dude, Jesus Christ.
I don't really mind the accent. It's kind of like, I don't know. I fixate on it.
Are you into British girls, Olive?
Based on RuneScape Twitter, yeah.
That's pretty basic. Yeah.
Couldn't agree
Dang,
more.
dude.
Honestly, so true, man.
I could probably hang, man. I used to watch a lot of Premier League, so
I don't know what the fuck that is. Is that
What the
football
fuck is Premier League?
or
It's-
soccer?
yeah,
No,
It's-
that's
it's
soccer.
football.
That's soccer.
Football.
It's football. Yes.
yeah.
If we're at, I can say one thing that the Premier League soccer games, that's the only soccer game I've been to is a Premier League game. I went to Liverpool.
Oh
And-
shit.
I can get down with them there. They are
Yeah,
lit
yeah.
at the
I could
fucking
get
game.
down with
fucking
that.
Party.
Yeah.
They do. They party.
Yeah, that shit was awesome.
Yeah, you just got a big fucking glass of beer, giant, and you just singing the songs, and I'm kind of down with it, honestly. I
Bro,
really want to
walked
go.
out soaked in beer. Like
I'd love to do one of those, dude. A real fucking dude. Maybe while we're in London and Birmingham, we just pot a soccer game, man. Go be some blokes, dude. We'll go.
I
get
would- I would
drunk
Birmingham's
and-
gonna
no.
hate us, bro. Oh
No,
my
I will
God.
100% cosplay as a British. Do you guys want to cosplay as British people?
We
When we're
should,
there?
I'm
dude.
Like,
getting
try
the
to-
little hat,
dude,
bro.
be
We
like
have to- if we
belligerently
don't
like,
have
oh,
the
am I
little hats,
fucking
bro.
just horrific
Get our ass
accents
beat,
and
dude.
just kind of
See
like
how long
pretend like
until
we
they figure
actually
out
are.
until they're onto us.
I don't want to
I
get
do. I bet if they're
stabbed.
drunk enough, we could last the whole night, dude. We could last the whole fucking night. I convinced 40 Australians that I was from Berlin. I was like, yeah, I'm from Germany. I am here on vacation, you know? Dude, they ate that shit and they're stupid as hell. You trick them easily, bro. They're
Bro,
basically the same thing.
You do it pretty well, and you look German. I don't know. As a
I
British,
do.
like,
Yeah, I do
if-
look a little
if-
bit German.
if you win-
Stop it.
It's
If
like,
you
no.
went though with your if you tried your UK accent, looking how you do, bro, no shot, dude. Any of that.
They might, yeah, they might, or think that they'll either realize immediately I'm not British, or think I'm like a racist. Like those are the only two options that are gonna pop in their heads for sure.
Yeah,
Probably both, yeah.
I
That'd
could be
be
both. I am both, but you know, fine.
dude. Imagine Prison Joe trying a UK accent, bro.
Oh,
my
dude,
God.
he wouldn't last a fucking second, bro. He would
Yeah.
not last a second, dude.
He'd
That
probably
would
just
be the
start
first
punching him, bro. Like after I don't know, he'd just he'd hit him.
Almost immediately.
Yeah.
Half a Miller Lite and a whiff of a cigarette, and it's just swinging.
But then if we end up getting in like a huge brawl, that's kind of like part of the, we'll be some like hooligans, like that's what
That's
they
the
do over
culture.
there.
That's the culture.
That's how they do. They get in like giant like 10-on-10 fights.
Do you guys know what the weather looks like in September in the UK? Is that like
I don't care. I don't. I
rainy
don't
and
care at all.
depressing, just like the rest of the year?
yeah,
Yeah,
probably true. I forget.
it's
It's like
always
there's
that.
things there.
I just realized if Seth was in a fight with a UK guy, like a UK guy pulls out a knife and Seth pulls out his gun, he's just like
That's the power of America.
Instantaneous.
But
Basically.
that's
Yeah,
the issue,
bro.
though,
It
is
wouldn't
they have
even, like,
home
it
field
wouldn't be a
advantage.
fight.
He can't have his gun. It's gonna be knife
Oh,
on
yeah,
fist
yeah.
combat.
Yeah, you can't. I don't think you
Yeah.
can bring that internationally. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
really,
definitely
I
not.
hope that's a law. I really hope people can't just roll up to other countries with guns.
Yeah.
Like, I don't
Be a
know.
little rough. Having the gun at TwitchCon was fucking enough, bros. And giving Zandy the
Oh,
gun, bro,
yeah.
big mistake.
Oh
big
my
mistake, dude.
God, bro.
Big mistake, dude.
I'm gonna fucking shoot myself.
Yeah.
Bro, like he immediately pointed at his head. I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
I was like, take it away from him, dude. Take that fucking thing away from him.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
That was one of the first things he asked too, Prison Joe. He's like, "Hey, Prison Joe, nice to meet you. Can I hold your gun?"
Yeah,
He's
I
like,
see your
"Does
gun,
it?"
mate.
Yeah, I was literally the
Dude, this
first
guy's
thing.
blackout drunk, like fucked up on everything, bro. He's like, "Could I see your gun?" And I was like, "Uh-oh,
Not the one guy from Australia, please.
Yeah,
The
he saw
intrusive thoughts
he
won.
grabbed his gun and he was holding it, and I was standing next to him, and he's like, "Yo, take a picture of me holding the gun," and I was like, "Oh yeah, sure." And then I look at him, I was like, "Oh, you're pointing that at you? Don't do that, dude. Don't point it at your head, man.
This is
that
why
might
it's,
be a line, man."
it's good that we have guns everywhere in the United States because we know how to act around them. And then he's never seen a gun in his life, bro.
Yeah,
This
you
is what
get
he
the
does.
foreign nationals, bro. They don't have a clue what's going on, bro. They're like, "Oh, this is a toy." Like, holy.
Yeah.
I saw that. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go clean the mirror in my bathroom." I remember there was something on that. There's something wrong. I remember that.
I'm gonna go bother solo mission.
I'll
see
be
you guys
outside.
later, bro.
I had a topic that I wrote down, but I don't remember if we already talked about this one. Have I asked you guys about the question about having sex with a goat?
The fuck?
No?
You have not.
This
no.
does not. It doesn't
This is
ring any
your
bells.
first time
Probably remember if
to
you
you,
did.
or- All right, here we go.
I
Would
would
you
remember
rather
that.
have sex with a goat and no one knows about it, or not have sex with a goat but everyone thinks that you did?
I've already done one of
Oh,
those.
dude, this was on Black Mirror. Is that where you got it from? With the politicians?
Oh, the pig thing.
Oh,
no,
it was a
that
pig.
that was similar, but not quite the same premise.
Oh,
So
You
I'm
guys
gonna
saw
go. I'm gonna fuck the goat and have no one know about it.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I've done
just a
very
fucking-
horrible things that
That's
people
just
don't
a
know about.
win-win.
I'm fucking
What
the
the
goat.
fuck do you mean a win-win, buddy? Can you extrapolate maybe? a little
Win-win.
bit? What's the first win in that situation?
What do you mean win-win?
Okay, here's the thing. In one of those options, you get to nut. So
I mean, you could nut in the second eye. You just jerk off.
Wait, what was the second option?
okay, it's
Yeah, you're
you
just
fuck
so
a goat
depressed.
and no one knows, or everyone thinks you're a goat fucker and you didn't actually fuck the goat.
Dude,
I
I might
would
have
just-
to fuck the goat. I might.
I
Have
would
to fuck
just,
the
bro,
goat.
I would
What's
just
this video
argue
you just
against
sent us,
everyone.
Jake?
I
Oh,
die on that hill.
jeez.
I'd be like, no, I didn't do it. I
No,
swear
it
to
doesn't
God.
matter what you think.
Before
Bro. Everyone
anything
thinks you
else,
fuck the goat.
Look
Yo,
at
this
what I
video
sent
Jake
in
just
the
sent
channel.
us.
Yeah, look at what I sent in the channel and then
Please.
answer.
Oh,
Please
I'm
don't
definitely
let it
taking
say
the
it.
goat.
Oh, I'm fucking
Yeah,
the
Stamp,
goat, dude.
stamp this.
Damn.
Stamp this.
Those
Those
are
are throw that on. I'm
Those are
definitely
sheep.
fucking the goat,
The
dude.
sheep? Can I fuck both, or is that like off limits, or what?
Dude, why did they have them lined up like that? Like,
Oh, dude,
What do
they
you-
did the
what do you
question,
think, bro?
They did the question, bro.
There's an obvious answer to that.
Why else, dude?
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, Tits, you gotta toss this in here, dude. You gotta toss this in right now. This
Bro,
is
if-
beautiful.
I'm sure
if
you
the
can-
goats look like that, then yeah, I could definitely see busting. it.
Oh,
Dude,
wait,
this is like a this is a night out in Scottsdale. Hey, yo.
Bro, what does that even mean, dude? What the hell, bro?
I just like you just customize it to whatever you like. You can just like different phrase for this.
Jesus Christ.
From
I'm not taking you on fucking New Year's, bro. You gotta
Alright,
stay
so-
home, man.
You can just
So
say
then consensus, everyone's
TwitchCon, no
fucking the goat?
RuneFest, no context. RuneFest, no
Yeah,
context.
yeah, exactly.
Those are probably the
Yeah.
women in Birmingham.
It's just, if there's no way to convince, if you mean by everybody, like you're just a nationally acclaimed goat fucker without being one, then you'd have to do it just to live up to the hype. I think. Anyway.
Yeah,
so
well
you might
then,
as well
dude,
just
then
do
you
it.
could fuck. No, you could fuck as many goats as you want. That doesn't matter.
Because like,
Yeah.
where does it
Oh.
end? You
I
know,
mean,
do you end
sure.
up having to like convince everyone that you get close with? So you know, I know you've known me for how many years. I just want to let you know, like, I never actually fucked that goat. Like, do they
Well,
believe
the
you,
issue
or do
is
they just
you're
not
not
believe
getting
you?
you're not getting close with anybody, dude, because you fucked a goat.
Eventually, you'll find someone that, like, you know, like.
Do you want to
you'll-
be? Do you want to be with someone that's into goat fuckers? Is that
So I knew someone that fucked a pig. All right.
what?
And
dude, what?
So
Segue.
like
Okay,
he
then.
told I didn't like know him, but like it was in a like it was anyway. So like I didn't know him that well, but like he had told someone close to him that he fucked his uncle's pig, and like word got out, and like I've seen what it's like to
All
have
his
everyone
face.
think you fucked a pig, bro. It's not like you don't want to be that guy like ever, dude. Like that,
Dude, I could have told you that without knowing a pig fucker. What do you mean, dude?
just in case.
It took you
bro.
a personal connection with a pig fucker to realize that.
Good point. All right, good point. You got me. You got me there.
You're not wrong.
Jesus
I
Christ.
know a pig fucker. Like that is okay, dude.
Well, I mean, what they used to use? What did they used to use as condoms back in the day? Wasn't it like some sort
It
of
was
Oh, sheep
intestines.
intestines.
Yeah,
Sheep
intestines.
intestines.
Did you guys
I mean,
ever
You're
get
up
the
in those
condom in
intestines,
Fable?
So I mean, like,
No, I never used condoms. I've never used those.
Oh, okay.
There was a girl in my
Yeah.
high school who rumors went around, never really kind of found out if they're true, but I guess it doesn't really matter because, on this
That's the
topic, the public opinion thinks public opinion. And there was this girl in my high school who there was rumors going around that she had put peanut butter on her snatch and had her dog lick it off of her.
That's like I've heard that about people before. I think that's like just a malicious rumor people spread.
It
do you
seems
think
kind
she
of
did it?
malicious.
Do you think
I
she
didn't
did
know
it?
the girl.
Do you
but
think she did it?
I don't
That's
know.
not what I asked.
in a
I
in
mean-
a similar kind of way, I remember being at a family acquaintance's house, and they would give their dogs peanut butter, but they would just like put it on their finger and let it lick it off. And I just got so weirded out by that. Like I was trying not to be weird about it, but I was just like, can you just not do that in front of me? Like, can you? Like, I just don't even want to watch this right now because
You were horny, weren't you?
I always
No.
am, bro.
Yeah, that's just a common state of being. I think, especially being around you guys, kind of just.
And the
feel
dog has no idea,
Dude, but
You think
to be
the
fair,
dog ever
dogs low-key
realizes
just be
later
humping
on?
shit. Like they,
You think
know,
the dog
like,
ever
it's out
realizes
there.
later on, like, damn, I was.
I mean, they say I got
Kinda
that
taking
dog in me
advantage
for
of
a
it.
The
reason,
dog's
they
like,
say.
damn, I was groomed. Like, bro.
the dog develops trauma.
The dog does go
Yeah.
to the groomers. If you
Yeah,
think
please
about
don't do that to your dog. All right, let them be innocent, bro. Jesus Christ.
it.
Yes, please.
The dog did it to me,
Oh.
though. You know? The dog can hump me. I can't hump the dog. What is this double standard? I don't understand that.
I
Quite
want you to
honestly.
know I'm snipping that part of the recording and making it my follow alert. So yeah, good luck with that one, buddy.
Oh,
That's
my
fair. That's
God.
fair. All right, whatever.
Dude, there's kind of a slightly more serious question that I thought was good from Tyler. He says, when did you guys figure out that streaming was what you wanted to do as a career? What was the defining moment, if there was one?
Yeah, and before we go into that, also I know I don't think we really touched on it. We were talking a little bit about it before the pod, but Jake, you just started a new job. I know you were talking about it's dialing back the stream hours. You're now
That's so
officially
sad.
working and streaming at the same time. Like let's hear about
Well,
that
so much less of streaming. Like, yeah, streaming was sort of like my dream career, and needing more money, having to pay for medical bills, just insurance and stuff like that. I've needed more money, and I decided to get a job, a full-time job at a car dealership as a sales porter. Yeah, so I've been doing that for the past month, and I swear I've only done like maybe 4 streams this past month. It makes me feel so bad for all the people that have supported me.
Yeah,
For
well,
so
dude,
long.
it's fucking hard to stream and have a full-time job. Like,
it's
let yourself have a
brutal.
little transition period before you get used to it, dude.
It's like I just feel terrible. I genuinely feel terrible for all the people that have supported me for so long, and then for me to just kind of disappear because of this job. It just
If they truly support you, then they'll understand that you're doing what's best for you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but at the
That's real,
same
that's
time,
real.
I lack so much communication as well. And that extends more beyond just streaming and my streaming community. I just lack so much communication in general with like my family, with people I work with, just all around. So
Well, dude, this
I
is a good opportunity to work on it,
I guess, but I just
Yeah.
don't. I haven't told anyone from my community really that like I can't do that much of streaming. Well, I mean, I have mentioned it in my past few streams, but like I've not made a public announcement
you
that like
exactly.
I just can't
So
really do
that's
this
something I
anymore.
wanted to say as well. Is like you've mentioned on your stream, so your regulars are all there. Like they know, your inner circle knows. Sometimes it might be best to not make like a grand statement because
Yeah.
2 podcasts ago we
Yeah.
had this conversation with Zoe. How you know she mentioned
yeah,
how
I saw
like
that.
she like basically said that she was gonna be like dialing back the stream hours to you know get life together a little bit, and like people kind of take that as if she's like disappearing off the face of the earth for fucking ever. So sometimes making like a grand statement like that might not be like you don't really need to, you know. You just pull back the
Yeah.
hours a little bit. You talk
could
about it
say-
on stream.
Well,
People
same
who
with
know,
the-
people
same
who are
with
in there
Ignoble.
know.
Right?
Yes,
And
you're
Ignoble's
right.
going through the same thing.
Ignoble is like fully retiring though. Like I don't think
Oh,
he really has
really?
Yeah.
any plans. He doesn't really have
Really?
any plans to stream. Yeah.
Wow.
He said he might send one like every once in a while, but
So
no,
witty,
I'm
bro.
fucking
I
happy
love
for
him.
Ignoble though. I'm happy for him.
I can say I never made some grand announcement when I started streaming, and I felt the same way. But at a certain point, I don't know. It just
Yeah,
you
after
gotta do
seeing
what's
the,
best for
the
you.
Zoe Ignoble, I think no announcement is better because then you can just come back and stream whenever because it's like. But then
Yeah,
you
I
can't
mean, like,
go the
you can
you
post in
can't
your
go the
Discord,
QNeeks route
you
though.
know?
You can't go the QNeeks route where you're like, hey guys, I'm moving. I'll be live next week, and then.
You never be live again. you know?
I have to ask,
It's valuable to learn from your mistakes. It's more valuable to learn from other people's mistakes.
I have to
Yeah.
ask, though,
Yeah.
what does QNeeks do for work?
Oh, he's
Mechanic.
racist.
So he also works at a car dealership. Pretty
Well, he
much. I don't
works at
think
an
a dealership,
actual
it's a
shop.
garage.
Yeah, he
Oh,
works
okay.
at an actual European. 'Cause
Okay.
he's a certified BMW technician, and that's what he did before he started streaming. But he hated it, and then he got into a place that he liked. Because I think he actually worked for BMW, and he hated BMW, and then he got hired by like a small shop, and he actually really likes it. And I think he
Yeah, he's
works
had
like
independent
412s a
job.
week or something. Like he works a shit ton.
He
And
works
then
how much?
412s, and or maybe I'm making that up. I thought I heard that one time. And then on his Instagram he posts his pictures of he's got a nice car, and then like a couple weeks ago he did have that one OnlyFans chick like on his car, like all
Dude,
posed
is that
up.
his fucking? That's not his girlfriend, is it?
I doubt that's his girlfriend. I'm
on.
not saying he couldn't.
Ah,
totally-
come on, bro. Come on, man. What the hell, bro?
We
I
know,
don't
Nick.
I just
We
don't
know-
I just
What
don't
the
know
hell,
if he's
dude?
getting that,
Fuck
bro.
up, bro.
Like, I like
He said, "Come on."
Can't drag the boy, dude.
Come on.
Ah.
I don't know. Do you guys see? You see QNeeks just like I see him going after like a really hot chick. He just like doesn't strike me as the OnlyFans dating kind of guy. Like that to me was shocking. Like OF? No, I didn't.
Is that only?
I thought
could see
so.
it.
I
Nick-
thought I
Nick
clicked
could
on
do
it.
it.
And
I
I
could
thought
see
she
it. He's
has
a big
links.
internet guy.
I could do it.
I could see it.
Yeah, no.
I thought he
I
was
could
gay.
see it, yeah.
Come,
He's not gay?
Come on, what the hell,
Did you
man?
say I thought QNeeks
Look,
was
see-
gay?
Bro, I was like, I got my hopes up. I was like,
See, we all love QNeeks like a lot, and everyone I love Nick, but we all fully know that when it comes to like, I could definitely see him being the person who would really try to rationalize it to everybody that he was dating an OnlyFans girl. Like he would just he would try to.
So right.
Bro,
Yeah.
here, like
Yeah.
all we are is there's one picture on his Instagram with one girl. Like, none
None of us have even asked
Yeah.
him, bro.
We're a bunch of
making it up as we
chatters. We're a
go.
bunch of we're chatters right now. We're just like assuming everything about his life off one piece of content.
Dude, it's kind of fun. I see why the chatters do it, man.
Oh, it's great. Yeah.
I can see why Ignoble and Zoe transitioned to this part. You know.
Yeah, bro. It's honestly easier. It's a little more fun, bro. It's like fuck.
Yeah, just making stuff up in your mind.
Yeah, I really
Bring
like.
it
We
from that
just,
way.
Yeah.
I didn't
Bro,
even see
fucking-
this picture.
She's pretty hot. She's really hot. Good for him, bro. But fucking Hamilton. Speaking of like the job and shit, I have mad respect for you. You work a shit ton,
Yes.
and you stream a shit ton, and you have a social life. What's the secret?
No sleep.
Dude.
Gotta be no
honestly,
sleep.
I'm a fucking mess.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't
honesty,
know.
bro. I'll take it.
I don't know. I go through periods where like different parts just get tugged away, like whether it's the health or the social life or the the streaming career. I actually did take like a couple months. I mean, some people noticed, most people didn't really notice. It wasn't like a big change, but I dialed back the stream hours a lot in like September, October, and I ended up going out a lot more, like taking care of myself a lot more. And then I don't know, I just picked up the streaming hours again, and now I'm like all of a sudden like feeling like shit again. But
It's a
dude,
teeter totter.
the point blank answer is you're giving some shit up. Like there's no way to really do it all. I think you could work like full time, probably like, if you're working like a full time 40-hour week type gig, you can probably stream like 20 hours, and still have like somewhat of a life. But you're always going to be giving something up. I mean, it depends on the season. Like if I'm like really into something, I've honestly just like I said, like I gave up. I dialed back the stream hours. I was going to the gym a lot. I was going out a lot. I did have a really good time. It's not like I'm not having a good time now. It's a choice I made. It was by choice because I was trying to stream a lot more because leagues came out. I was really enjoying that. We've got the homie hunt coming up. Like I'm like just kind of really into streaming and RuneScape and everything right now. So that does help. It's not like I'm like doing it because I'm like I have a need to like stay relevant. I just it depends if I'm like just really into doing it. So I mean, if once this is maybe once the hunt is over, if I don't like have a whole lot going on in the game or stuff, like it wouldn't be a big deal to just pull back the hours and start going out again. I mean, the stream's always gonna be there. Social life's always gonna be there. It's just like, what do you want to do right now?
You go where the wind takes you. I like that.
I was thinking like if you love it, if it's a fun pastime for you and you get dopamine enjoyment out of streaming, then it's not as much of a problem as if it drains you more on top of your job.
Yeah.
Then once that happens, then you're just feeling like a piece of shit always because all your free time where you would be doing something that you enjoy is sucked up by something that you feel is an obligation. So
But I was thinking with like putting the 40 hours in of work and then 20 hours or so of streaming that you mentioned, it's like, bro, I don't know if I could do that.
And it's like that's what you have to decide. Is it draining
a lot.
for you, or is it?
You gotta make the game time decision. Like you gotta just try it and see how you feel.
Well, dude, and then it gets even harder when you date a girl, and then you gotta do all three at the same time.
That's another thing is that I haven't.
Who the hell would date a girl?
Bro,
who would do something like that?
Olive out here dreaming, dude. Poor guy.
What do you mean? That's not what. That's like.
Well,
most
Freddie.
I'm just.
All of us have women walking up to us just presenting themselves.
Relax,
you know,
dude.
No. That was literally my most of my streaming career. It was so
women presenting themselves.
No, shut up. It was college, right? I started in college, and then after college, it was like full-time job. Dated a girl and then stream. So it was like it was so hard to balance and like time management with like doing 40 hours a week and then 4-hour streams like daily, almost daily, every other day, and then spending time with like the girl in your life, and like that was insane. And as you can tell, I had to sometimes you gotta pick and choose, and I mean sometimes like it's like too much on your plate and like something falls, like either you get fired at your job, or like I don't know, you lose a girl, like something ends up happening. But
when I first started streaming, I was work, school, and streaming. But luckily, Annie was in nursing school, so she was busy 24/7. So I didn't have to deal with any social life. So like I don't know how you would do, like I don't think you can do any more than 3 things at once. And then like school definitely fell off too. Like you gotta, like if you're doing 3 things, like one of them is gonna fall off, and then like maybe you can do 2 things, like if you're lucky. And if you're just like, it's like 6 hours of sleep, nothing. I was probably drinking 3 to 4 monsters a day. You're riding the day, like you're riding the monsters all day, and you're sleeping 6 hours.
Dude, it gets so bad to like if you really want it to work, like you'll find a way for it to work. Like super loved streaming because like back then it was like I think getting affiliated, so then you got like emotes and all this stuff, and so I had a schedule of like I would have evenings with her. I would go to bed at like 9 or 10, wake up at 4 a.m., stream from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m., go to work, and then get off work, spend time with girl, and then go to bed early.
That's
Like,
a
Are you
crazy
talking about,
stream
you're
schedule,
talking
dude.
about college? your
No,
college
like
girlfriend?
Seattle schedule.
Oh, your Seattle girlfriend. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a crazy stream schedule. I could never
Dude.
imagine
Right?
I tried
waking up and
everything.
streaming. I know there's
Yeah.
people who either I feel like it's either like you wake up, you stream at the beginning of the day, or you stream at the end of the day. But like I don't know, there's definitely some people who stream at the middle of the day. That seems kind of odd to me, but
Yeah.
When I first
I could
started
never
streaming, that's
imagine
what I
waking
did.
up.
Oh yeah, I like to
Yeah.
chill for
I-
a few hours.
I had
did
a
what?
part-time job. I had a part-time job. I was full-time college student, and I streamed 4 days a week.
Damn.
So
So
what were you doing? The mornings or the?
So I
what
would
was it?
stream on my days that I wasn't working. So I worked 4 days. There was one day that would overlap, but then my off days I would wake up and I would stream in the morning because I think that was just the time that I had started streaming. So it was the time that people watched me. So I'd stream in the morning and I would get up, but then you sacrifice other things. Like my diet sucked. I weighed I'm 6'2". I weighed like 155 pounds or something like that. It was like I was malnourished, I would say at the time. Like I wasn't healthy, and it's not just those things, but my schedule was full. I had online classes, which is probably the only way I could do it. But I was mediocre at everything. I wasn't putting my all into anything.
Yeah.
And that's
Yeah.
the
That's,
only way to
That's
sustain it.
yeah,
the issue,
that-
dude. Spreading yourself too thin is like a very common problem, I feel like,
Yeah.
for creators.
Yeah.
It just is. But I mean, I was if you're enjoying it, you can do it. You can
Yeah.
do anything if you have because if you just hate any part of it, then you're just so drained for the rest of it that
Because you're not as motivated, and then it falls off.
yeah. But when I first started streaming, I first started meeting all of you guys. I love that shit. There's no problem with me waking up and doing it. But I understand because waking up, I remember at the first hour of every stream, I was just like, dude, I need to alive myself.
But
You
most
know?
of us, I guess besides Olive, I think all of us are COVID babies, no?
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
the
I
most
am.
part, yeah, I am. Yeah.
I think life was just different then. Like the way the schedule of days
it was.
worked, it was just like I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine starting now. It was so much easier to start then. There was just so much
yeah.
more free time to just
Oh, yeah.
hey, let's try this shit out, Like I don't
Now
know.
we're fucking boomers. Well, not me anymore, but you guys are boomer streamers now. It's just like,
Dude, we're getting there, dude. I had my 3-year sub badge last week, dude. And I was like,
Damn.
holy fuck.
Yeah,
3
man.
years,
Yep.
dude. 3
it's little
fucking
moments.
years.
It's little moments like long subs pop up, and you're just like, dude, I've been here how long?
Right?
Yeah,
It's
it
crazy.
goes so fast and so slow. It's
Mhm.
so
Yeah.
weird, dude.
It is
So
very
weird.
strange.
But it also is like I go down memory lane quite a lot now, just being a chatter and seeing random stuff. I'm like, yeah, you remember that time 2 years ago? And it was like,
Yeah,
yeah,
2 years
shut
ago,
up,
man.
dude.
That's
you
like
bring up
that's
a
so
memory and
fucking
you're like,
old.
oh fuck, 2021, dude. What? Like,
And even sometimes
Dude.
when I'm typing a message and chat, I'm like, dude, I sound like such a fucking boomer right now typing this shit. It's like, don't I have anything interesting to say? It's like, no.
90% of my messages in Twitch chats are just emotes. I'm sure you guys have noticed. It's just
Yeah.
I just type emotes, bro. I just keep the vibe alive. You know what I'm saying, dude?
I'm more of a lurker. I
Yeah.
do try to do my emotes.
Jake
when I
says
can.
Jake says so much by saying so little.
right?
so true.
Exactly.
That's so true.
Yeah.
No.
Bro, I try so hard to watch people's streams and not type anything, but I'll be sitting for 5 minutes. I'm like, fuck, dude, I gotta say something because that shit was funny.
Dude,
And
in
then-
T-Papa chat, I'm always shit posting though. It's just so fun. T-Papa has some sort of unique ability to make any single comment just content, bro. I
My
love
family
it, dude.
hates me for it, dude. They just hung out with me for 5 days. And they were like, can you just shut up? Not everything needs to be commented on, bro.
But it's great. I love T-Papa streams.
I'm happy you think
Well,
that.
you
You're an
guys' shit.
exceptional shit poster. You've picked it up for sure. You've definitely done
yeah.
some high quality shit posts recently.
I think to answer the guy's question from the original is when did it feel like a career? At no point has
Oh,
it
yeah.
ever felt like a career.
Yeah,
I guess at some point, but it was more of a hobby that just started to make money, and now
Yeah.
it's the main money.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
just I can't really
I will
explain it
say-
as a career. It's what I do every day, and it still doesn't feel like a career.
I will
Yeah.
say the one feeling of oh shit, this could be a career. It's it felt it started shifting a little bit was when all those sponsors started like hitting us, where you're like, damn, like dude, HelloFresh, like $3,000, like just like that, like what the fuck, or like $2,000, or like the other sponsors, like, dude, if this happens every single time, yo, that's actually not bad, but
Well,
obviously
when ad incentives on Twitch
that was
compiled
big.
with TOA.
Oh,
When
dude.
TOA came out and the
Oh,
ad incentives
bro.
went insane, I was like, oh my God, this is like actually kind of getting insane right now. Like, this is super sick. There was like this moment. I guess if I had to pinpoint any moment where I was like, oh shit, it was with the ad incentives got upped on Twitch at the same time TOA came out. That was sick.
My biggest regret was stopping streaming, and I think a couple months later the ad things came out, because that was like an extra at least couple hundred for everyone, and then like depending, you got like $1,000,
Yeah.
$2,000, and I
Yeah,
was like,
no. Dude, the TOA ad incentives were insane. Like, I'm not gonna say any names of people, but I talked to a lot of creators about their offers. Like, the big RuneScape streamers would get 10K from ad incentives.
It was
Like,
crazy.
Easily.
It was wild at that
you
time.
see even
A
the
month.
biggest streamers, they get like 40K, 50K.
Yeah,
for like,
yeah, the biggest streamers are
Right,
insane.
exactly, yeah.
Dude, yeah. But it
Loads
was
of
also,
different.
dude, it was a little dangerous because I saw my ad incentives offers when TOA came out, and I was like, oh, I'm fucking good. Like, I don't need to care about I was like, I don't need to care about my sub count or anything like that. And then like it slowly started going down and they started changing the offers a little bit, dude. And I was like, okay. It was a little bait and switch, but it was
So for me, it's not a career, but like what made me realize that like this is just, I guess, a substantial chapter of my life was the friends that I made. Once I started being like, damn, like I got
Yeah.
these guys like
That's
phone
real, dude.
numbers
That's
saved
real.
in my phone, and I'm like seeing them in person and shit, and we're like hanging out for real. Like,
Yeah, I
considering
think
you guys like real
Taste-giving
friends,
was a
that
moment.
when I-
Dude,
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
that was a big
was
one.
insane.
Thanksgiving
I mean,
was
because that was the first time we all
incredible.
met, dude. That was the first
Yes.
time almost all of us met.
besides Austin, yeah.
Dude,
Like,
eating
everybody.
Yeah, well, Austin was like a little tiny one, and the bathrobe bandit was there, so I don't think about that. But
The
you know, Thanksgiving was the
bathrobe
first
bandit, yeah.
Bro, eating across from Bodie at a Michelin restaurant, I was like, what the fuck? I would have never
Yeah, dude,
guessed
it
in a
feels
million
real,
dude.
years that I was
I
gonna
never-
eat
I don't
with
think I
like the
ever-
king, you know? I was like, what? Or dude, even meeting the devs at TwitchCon, I'm like,
Yeah,
that
that was
is
so many
too.
moments. Like,
I was
dude, wow,
like,
this
the
is
devs,
really
the
happening.
devs were so sick, dude. The devs were sick
Yeah.
as fuck.
I don't
loved
think I
having
ever
them
Yeah,
told you
Sweeney and Isa
guys.
were great. Go ahead, Jake.
Uh,
sorry.
Yeah, no, on my way back from TwitchCon, I was at the airport. I just got out of the Uber, and I'm like, I'm not even joking, dude. I'm tearing up because I miss my homies so much, dude. The trip is over. Like,
It was so real.
it's gonna be so long until I see everyone again, dude. Like, I'm actually tearing up at the freaking airport. And I've got headphones and I'm listening to music. Who do I run into? Bodie, Jesse, and Torvesto right in front of me at TSA, dude.
Wait, at TwitchCon?
Yeah, leaving TwitchCon. Yeah, we were
Damn,
leaving at the
dude.
same time, dude. It was so sick, man. And so we went through TSA together, and Bodie got me to this, like, I don't know what it was. This, like, premium fucking all-you-can-eat buffet, all-you-can-drink place, like this premium Delta thing that,
Lounge.
the
Sky
lounge, the premium lounge, yeah, the Sky Lounge, whatever it's called, dude. They let me into that, and it was just such an amazing moment, dude. Just getting this to spend my last bits of that TwitchCon trip with them, and
Yeah,
that's
not only
crazy.
Bro,
that,
dude,
but just
no,
eating a
that's
buffet
real
and
as
just
fuck,
having
dude.
infinite
Real.
drinks at the bar that was there too. It was just like
That happened to
holy
me
shit,
too.
dude.
I was at the
Oh.
at the airport flying back to Arizona, and I was in line right to get in the plane, and like Abyss was like coming up. I was like, "Yo, what the fuck?"
Oh,
And
really?
bikers and Gray, and like we're all on the same flight. I'm like,
Dude,
"Oh
that's
shit!"
awesome.
Yeah.
On the same flight as well.
Yeah. So like he
Holy
sat
shit.
like biker sat like diagonal from me. And I was like, "That's funny." Like he had like some like Chipotle bowl or something. He's like, "Yo, you want some?" Oh no, he had nachos. I was like, "You want some nachos?" I was like, "What the
Oh,
fuck?" Yeah.
Lovely,
Some
dude.
nachos.
I always miss the homies, but my pineal gland is always just throbbing, emptying every single fucking hormone in my brain.
Your pineal gland, bro.
Yeah,
I was about to say, wait a minute.
I know what the pineal gland is.
Wait a minute.
At
I'm
the,
like
at the
Googling
end of
it
it
on the
all,
side.
like I love everybody, but at the end of every trip, I'm actually so glad it's over. I'm just
Oh,
like,
yeah,
Dude, that's
fucking
like,
God,
dude,
I
that's
get
like
through
the
time.
levels though.
I'm sorry.
Like the
Yeah.
week before, dude, the week before the trip, you're like buzzing. You're like
Yeah.
at 50%, dude. Everybody gets there. The first night is like 150%, dude, and it's just insane. And you ride the whole week at 100%, and then at the very end, you're like, I want to die.
Dude, I remember being in
I
your
wanna
room,
die.
like, I remember being in your room, like, trying to just find shit to make sure we were done, like, and I was like, dude, man, I'm so glad I'm going home tomorrow. He's like, bro, I want my bed so bad. I was like,
Oh yeah,
I
no. By the
know,
end of
man.
it, you just want to get home. It's like
This is
you know.
this is
Yeah.
why next trip we do, on the last day, I'm not flying home. I'm going to book a separate hotel, and I'm going to leave our
Yeah.
B&B or whatever, and I'm going to go to a hotel, and I'm going to like reset 24 hours, and then I'm going to travel home.
I don't like doing that because being still in the city after being the last one left in
No,
the
you're
city of
right.
the trip is so sad, dude.
I
Everyone's
really?
gone, and you're
This
just
one, bro. I
there.
have to
Oh,
go
It's
you know
back.
what?
such a
That-
sad feeling.
That's
like,
what me and Andrew
that's
talk
why
about. We
I'm-
have each
I-
other,
That's why
you
I
know?
actually, the way I
True.
left Vegas this year was I booked a 9 a.m. flight. We had that last party on the final night. I stayed up all night, until
remember
7
that.
a.m. and I took my
I was
Uber
there with
out.
you, buddy. I was
Yeah,
there with you, buddy.
yeah. Stacy's one of the last people I said bye to. I stayed up till 7 a.m. and I had already packed, earlier that day. I just grabbed my shit after partying all night. 7 a.m. Uber to the airport. Like, just get me home. Like,
Yeah, no.
I love just getting back, maximizing my recovery time at home. Like,
dude,
get
I'll
me
never
back in
do
my
that
bed
again.
as fast as
I'll-
possible.
I'll
Bro,
never
I
have an
feel
early
like-
flight because of one person, Vancouver. And I will never fucking
Ah,
ever.
dude,
Well, your flight was
Vancouver,
earlier.
bro.
Your flight was too early. What was your flight from San
From
Diego? Like
Twit-
5 a.m.?
Five, dude, literally.
Okay, so then you're leaving at 3 a.m. The party's still going at 3, My flight was at 9, so I'm
Or it
leaving
was at 7. It was at 7, and I remember leaving at 5:30. Everyone was still there for the last night. Like, they were not even winding down yet. And I was like, yeah. They looked at me like, dude, why do you have your suitcase? I'm like, dude, I'm going the fuck home. Like, what are you talking about, man? It's like,
Dude.
wait, help me finish this. Help me finish. I was like, no.
Help me finish this, dude.
Jesus.
dude,
Dude,
Papa,
Vancouver doesn't take a no for an
Jesus.
answer, too.
I
No,
never
yeah,
told
no.
you this to you, Papa, but when we went to Whistler together, that last night, I stayed an extra day because my flight was the next day. Dude, when you and Annie left, I had never been more sad in my entire fucking life. Dude,
That's
I
so
was sitting there
sad.
alone in my
Aw.
like my family's little house, dude, and I was just like, like, dude, because the night prior, 2 nights prior, we went to fucking like that insane restaurant. Like, we had a
Yeah.
fucking the spa. We like had a crazy day, and I was like, it just doesn't get better. So like that must mean it's worse. That must mean
See,
it's worse
that's-
right now.
That's because
Yeah.
your trip was too relaxing. That's why you have to make every trip a bender. That way when it's over, you're like, get me home. I can't wait to be home.
Yeah.
You're not like sad in the airport, like, oh, I'm so sad it's over. You're like, thank God, dude, get me back.
Yeah.
Like, I need to fucking recover right now.
That's
I
what I
feel
was
like-
saying
I
about
feel like
after
my-
TwitchCon. Go ahead.
I feel like my TwitchCon never ended because like I was telling this to Mel and Tasty. I was like, I keep hanging out with them, like not like back-to-back days. Like, bro, I'm on vacation every day.
I'm on vacation.
Rub it
bro.
in.
I'm on
Rub it in.
vacation.
Yeah, also, I've talked about this before, but anytime I come home from like a big bender trip like that, you always think like you're gonna come home and be like, I never want to drink again. Like, I'm staying at home for the next like 3 weeks. And then like I come home and I have like 48 hours of recovery. And then once that first weekend comes around, I'm like,
Where's
I
the
want to go
drinks?
out so
Yeah.
fucking bad because you just went on an absolute bender for a whole week, day, night, nonstop for like 5 days straight. And then it's like your friends hitting you up like, hey, you want to go out for Friday night? What's one Friday night, from like
Yeah.
9 p.m. to 3 a.m.?
Yeah,
That's a
it's
fucking
so real,
cakewalk
dude.
compared to what I
So
just did
real.
with my friends in Vegas last week. Like,
Yeah.
bring it on. Like, let's do it.
The confidence
Yeah.
levels are insane after that. shit,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
You can handle anything.
I
Yeah,
think
dude, when I
what-
had my month-long fucking Europe trip this summer for fucking like the Croatia thing with my friends and then TwitchCon and stuff, it was literally a 3.5 week bender. Like, I was not sober for maybe a single night. I genuinely don't think. And as soon as I got back, Mel picked me up from the airport, and I was like, let's go to the bar. I was like, we need to talk about all this shit, dude. Like, she had a long week. I was like, we're going to the fucking bar, dude. We went directly from the airport to the bar, and I was like, what's one more night? What's one more fucking night, dude?
Straight from the bar is crazy, man.
No, straight, dude. It is
I'm
insane.
usually on my way home, like fantasizing about what I'm gonna order from DoorDash.
Yeah.
Dude, you okay?
Oh,
I think it
yeah.
was you who was saying like your little treat yourself after a big long bender or a trip.
Oh, that's my
is
thing.
You come
Yeah.
home and you order like an insanely nice restaurant.
Yeah,
on
that's my
DoorDash,
thing. I
and you
always
just- you
order
just
something.
feast,
That's what I
bro.
did after TwitchCon. I came back and I ordered Nobu on DoorDash.
Dude,
Yeah.
the funniest
Nobu
thing
on
about
DoorDash.
like the funniest thing about our TwitchCon Airbnb was every 20 minutes a new DoorDash Uber Eats guy would show up. Dude, just ordering
Dude,
somebody. Just
We are the
somebody else's
fucking
food.
worst.
Like
We're the
nobody
fucking worst
coordinated.
about like having meals together and like we never like
Bro.
it's so rare for us to like sit together and like cook a dinner at our
it was
Airbnbs.
incredible how many
Dude.
Uber Eats and Grubhub fucking people just showed up to our
I
house.
forgot to change my address. So on the day that I came back home, I was so
No.
excited to just order food, and I was
Oh
like,
my
"Oh, bro!" I
God,
remember I
dude.
sat down on the couch. I was like, "I can't wait for this food," and it said like delivered, and I was like, "Oh, I forgot to change it." I was like,
Where is it?
"Oh, dude, it's back
Delivered
in the
it to
Airbnb." And
Yeah.
I was like, "That's a waste." Like, all right, I'll reorder. But
Dude, what
was
stops
bad.
me when I get home is, dude, I always just get stressed looking at my Amex statement. Like after
I don't
Oh,
look at
that's
it.
the
like,
trick, is just don't
dude,
look
you don't
at
look
it.
at it for like 3 weeks.
Nah, dude, I snag Annie's phone. I sign her up for a couple extra shifts, and I go back to bed, bro.
Yeah, Andy, you're working 420s the next week. Good luck.
I don't know what to tell you, man. You ate at Joel too. It was good.
Bro,
That's
we're
worth
called.
that's
They
worth
need
the week,
you.
bro.
Work called.
I finished my buzz bowl.
I got. Oh, you did? Oh, hell yeah! I think I got really.
I've done
fucked
some
up.
damage to this, bro.
Oh shit! And that's
Yeah,
straight
you
scotch.
have, bro. I need.
Yeah, well, no,
Man.
it was like maybe half full, so
Oh,
I had
okay.
like 3 or 4 glasses.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, that's actually
Alright,
a
go
lot
on,
of
T-Pop.
alcohol if you've had that.
I'm pretty
considered getting
fucked up
that
right now.
Well,
I do want to say though, we've been going for like an hour and a half. Do you guys want to
Yeah.
fucking wrap it?
Yeah,
and go
no,
to
let's end
the
it.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
What do we
guys
got for
do you
the
guys have
Twitter
any-
workshop?
We gotta do the Twitter
Oh.
workshop. Does anybody have any fucking
Shit, dude, I've been gone. I haven't been able to. I don't think I have anything. I'm not gonna lie. Oh shit.
I have
Never
kind of
mind.
a
I had bad
shitter right
one.
now. I've kind of a shitter, and I want to throw it out real quick.
Oh, I got one. I
can't believe that Hamzy smoked out a baby.
Oh, come on.
I just love that so much, bro.
Oh, dude.
I got one. I forgot I saved. It's
I love that.
Foe can probably determine the air pressure with his knees.
What the fuck does that even mean?
What?
Dude?
Oh no!
Oh,
that's an old guy
dude.
thing.
That's
an old
so
guy thing.
good.
Yeah.
That's actually so good. Holy shit.
Yeah, my dad
You,
says
got,
this shit
dude,
all
you
the
have
time.
to tag him though. Can you? Yeah,
I
you
think that's
tag him
perfect
that one.
coming from you. No, don't tag him. Don't tag
He
him.
doesn't
'cause
even
if
know
it
who
blows
I
up
am,
enough,
bro.
people will
Dude,
send it to him
I'll
and he'll
tweet
find it
that
on his
and
own.
I'll
That'll
tag
make it
him, bro.
funnier.
I'll tag
You
his
can
ass,
you
bro.
can
I'll
have
do
it. I'm not relevant on Twitter.
No,
You
I
can
think
have
it's
it, bro.
funnier coming from Krylax because like Foe won't know who he is, but he'll look probably if he did look at his profile, he'll see like followed by a bunch of mutuals and be like, "This is clearly someone from the community." I think it works better from coming from Krylax. I have Okay, so this is a format that I've enjoyed lately. I've thought is pretty funny, and it's actually a two-parter. Okay, so you might have noticed a couple hours ago when we first started the pod, I had tweeted this edible ain't shit.
I did see
And-
that tweet.
Yeah, I saw
I did
that.
see it. Yeah.
I saw it. I was pissing.
so yeah, so that was the layup, and now I am going to quote tweet that tweet with just 2 words: ass burgers.
I mean, it made me laugh. I don't know why.
Yeah. I mean, I
You
like
get
them
a- you
both.
get a cheap
That's good,
laugh
that's
out
good.
of me. There you go, dude.
Dude, this is the best tweet template. The picture of fucking. This
Oh,
is
yeah,
so
That
fucking
literally
good.
tasty
some
one, yeah.
random meme page on Instagram posted that, bro, and I had like 40
Really?
people tag me. I was like, dude,
Really?
this is me. Like fucking
Oh
yeah.
my god, that's great.
What?
Were they like, this guy looks like you?
This guy-
No. It was a RuneScape meme page, so like people like knew who I was,
Okay.
but then fucking I got tagged like 40 times. I was like, is this you? And I was like, yeah, yeah, that's me.
Dude, looking back, the Hamsy's Twitter has been just been chatting lately. You got the I feel like a stinky fucking ass turd. Don't come in front of me.
Bro, Hamzy, we had that one tweet that we discovered like a really long time ago that I thought you were gonna schedule for Christmas, but then I couldn't remember what it was. It was like, and on the 25th day, Jesus tick ate so or something like that.
Dude, that's so good.
That doesn't sound familiar. I don't know.
Oh, dude, we cooked that up one night in the disc, and then I don't think anything happened with it. And I was just sitting there on Christmas, like trying to conjure of like, what were the words again? Like I could not think of it.
I don't see that in my drafts.
Oh, dude, it was something about
I
Jesus
must have been cooked,
tick eating so to some degree, or like only if he could tick eat or something like that.
I have a photo from WitchCon with who was this? It was Aiza holding a beer, and I think Jesse holding a vape, a phone, a drink, and a purse in one hand. And I need like a caption to this, like I don't know, like it's just like impressive how they're just able to like, you know what I mean?
Women are so powerful.
You can't see either. You can't tell it's Aiza.
No, that's fine. It's just like
Why is it so
it's just like the skill,
photo?
the skill of women.
Is the whole photo just their hand?
Yeah, just their hands.
I heard she was a
Women are
slave.
amazing.
That is a photo.
Because like there was like a conversation I think in base where it's like, how do women just hold like 4 things in one hand?
Yeah, we talked about that at one point.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's why hone in on the like female power, because it's like you never see guys like holding a million different things. I feel like in one hand, like
That's
phone,
because we
wallet,
have
key.
pockets.
I feel like that's a girl thing. You just
Really?
see them holding like a million different things: phone, wallet, chapstick, drink, all in one hand.
I feel like
Dude,
there's a tweet.
can we make
There's a tweet in
can we
there.
make a concerted effort to popularize male purses, dude? I want to carry a bag.
Did you
I
see
saw
that?
a tweet about that today. I saw a tweet
Yeah,
about
Yeah,
that
it's
today.
coming back.
That's yeah. It's like that hot guy carrying like a fucking Bottega bag.
Yep.
I was
Well,
like, damn, I want that
like
to be me.
crossbody type situations have been back for a while.
I've been using those in select situations. They're very nice. They're really good to
they're
have.
really good. I use them all the time at festivals. I kind of feel like a little bad bitch too when I unzip it to pull my wallet out to buy the drink. You know?
Oh yeah, you feel kind of sexy. You know?
Yeah, I like it. You know. Here you go. Here's
Bro,
my.
Tasty
you're
just
like,
wants
you got
another
you got your shades on. Do you? Zip
Yeah.
That, you're like,
Time to
man.
take a
Tasty
little
just
bump.
wants,
Ooh,
like,
let me
another
zip it
excuse to
open,
buy-
and you know.
He just wants another excuse to buy a Bottega, something
I'm
Bottega.
not buying a
related.
Bottega purse, bro.
He just needs a reason
I'm not
to. He's
doing
like,
that
yo,
shit.
now
I'm
it's
not
the
doing that
trend. I have to have one.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I gotta get Max a Loro Piana fanny pack.
Do they make those?
Yeah, I'm sure they do.
If you get me one of those, I will fucking do unholy things to your penis.
Wait,
and balls, and
what's it called? A
I'll
Leor-
fucking-
a
I'll
Lor-
demolish you.
Let me look it up. I'm actually curious if they have them.
All right, what else we
Oh,
got,
they
guys?
fully do. They fully do. Hell yeah. Loro
I've
Piana
got-
waist bag.
Laura Piana.
Oh, it's only Oh wait, Laura Piana. I see a Bottega one. I don't see a.
Belt,
Loro
bags,
Piana.
and backpack. It's on their website.
I get a Pinot
Oh,
Noir
dude.
purse.
Not even insane, bro. It's under $1,000. That's
I
pretty.
know.
That's such a deal.
It's calfskin. Oh well, the calfskin ones are $3,000, but
Oh,
You can get
here's one I have. You guys ever pull out and then point it at your face? Nah, me neither. No, okay.
honestly, I actually,
wait. Say
bang
that
it.
again,
actually
say
kind of
that again,
like.
say
I
it
kind of
again.
like
Say
that.
that again. I wasn't listening. What did you say?
You ever pull out and then point it at your face? Nah, me neither.
Tag Zandy.
Zandy does that?
No, it was a reference to the gun, but
Okay. That's all I got. I was going deep in there on ones I thought I had in red, and yeah, that's all I got. Sorry.
That was
Max,
really good.
are you gonna tweet the one that I told you? Or-
Dude, I will tweet the faux one absolutely because he'll
Okay.
see it if I tweet it, so it'll be funny.
Exactly. Yeah, do it. Okay. So I'm not. That's my tweet. So I contributed.
Do you want it, dude? If you want it, please.
No.
do.
I mean, I'm happy to contribute to. I don't really tweet. I'm just there.
Dude,
so.
I'm kind of pissed. I accidentally tweeted something that I meant to put in my drafts for
Oh,
the
yeah.
Twitter workshop. Hold up. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
saw it because
yeah,
I
I
tweeted
remember
at
that.
like 3 in the morning because I meant to save it to my drafts, but I'd fucking autopilot it. I thought this was funny, but I think it was like kind of a situational thing with the stuff I was dealing with currently. It's like, asterisk at Planned Parenthood. So
I saw that.
did you want to put
yeah.
this? Did you want to put this on 2 cards?
I thought that
I
was
remember
good.
you mentioned that on stream, and you're like, "What's a better way to say this?" And I was like, the first line is, "So did you want to put this on 2 cards?" And you're like, "Sir, this is an abortion."
Oh, dude, that would have been better. Fuck, dude. Damn.
Yeah.
We tweet that now.
Can
then
you split the check?
Unfortunate.
All right, are we sending?
All right.
No, or what
I'm
about
ready.
it's like
So-
at Planned Parenthood?
Wait, Jake, did you have one?
Sir, do you want a doggy bag?
Right, I need a phrase. for mine.
I had 2.
Jake.
I wrote up earlier, all right? The first one, not even SK Uwu could manufacture the amount of milk that comes in a teapot at Inferno Street.
Oh my
God. You gotta tag her, bro. You gotta tag her.
No,
You gotta
bro,
tag her.
Honestly,
I-
she's super cool. She'd be chilling with it, dude.
I
Yeah,
don't know
she'd
if
like
I can
that.
tweet that. I don't know, man. She
No,
just
that
followed
shit's
me
heat, bro.
recently, man. I don't
Oh, she
know.
followed you? Oh
Yeah.
no.
So I wrote a second one just in case. And the second one is this girl at Target said she liked swamp lettuce, so I area locked her in my shed.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that shit's
that's a
banger.
good
Wait,
one.
wait.
You
That's
gotta
a
tweet
banger.
that
Yeah,
one.
that's
Okay.
a banger.
Damn,
Hold up,
Jake
hold
kind of
up.
coming in with the fucking heat, dude.
That was
No,
yeah,
I gotta do-
locked her in the
my
shed.
Inferno streams got more milk than SK Uwus or something like that.
Dude, this is
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
it. We're actually workshopping today, bro. I'm proud of us.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
Dude, wait, hold
Jake
up, hold up.
I
really
still
came
need a
in from the
phrase.
top rope, man.
Krylax,
That was
I got one. I
Okay.
kind of put them together. I said, so can I have a doggy bag? Sir, this is Planned Parenthood.
So mad.
No, it's so bad.
so bad.
So good, though.
I'm keeping that in the
vile.
draft. I'm gonna tweet the faux one, but I'm keeping that in my draft.
Yeah.
Bro, no, Tasty, what you should do is you should take that format and then tweak it like 10 times, then post the screenshot and be like, can you guys help me out with this one?
It's
Like
like
screenshot of all the drafts.
just be like,
Oh
I'm
my
cooking.
God.
I need some seasoning.
Oh my god.
God.
Wow. Kind of a good Twitter workshop.
Yeah, dude, we killed it today. All right, you guys ready to tweet?
Let's tweet
Wait,
it.
wait,
Yep. Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
wait,
send
wait.
it. I
What
sent
should I
it.
say for
I'll
my
be on,
photo?
I'll be on juicer duty. Hold on.
Yeah, juice it. Dude, Hamzy, I saw that tweet earlier. This edible ain't shit, and I was like, "What the fuck is this guy cooking, bro?" Like,
What's
Yeah,
he
what
cooking?
is that
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
cooking
You
out,
like
dude?
that? That was the 2-part
Yeah.
setup. I was like, I had that.
I opened it up on Twitter when it was at 6 seconds. I was like, bro, I just need the follow up, please, bro.
I was
need to
thinking
know.
about the Twitter workshop tonight, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna set this up hours in advance, dude. Yeah, big, some tech going on.
all right, GG. Are we going to the Patreon podcast? You guys
Yeah.
ready?
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
Thank you very much for listening to this podcast. Little extra special episode. Went a little long for you guys today. If you would like to see the shenanigans we're getting up to on Patreon today, we get a free trial, 1 week if you sign up. Please forget to cancel, and then it will renew and we will get money. But you could do it for free as well. Good night. We'll see you on Patreon. Don't skip. We have some news for you because we have recently reworked our entire podcast format. We will still be conducting one normal podcast a week, but now Tier 1 patrons will have access to a weekly exclusive Patreon podcast that's going to be even more based and more after dark. We've also updated our other tiers to include perks that allow you to directly interact with the podcast and influence the topics that we speak about. The Patreon will be linked in the description below.